So today I have decided to redo the cheapest apartment in The Sims. So, um, this is what it looks like before, and now I'm bulldozing it. um, I actually moved a Sim in one of my games into this apartment with the intent of coming back and remodeling it. However, she'd been there for, I don't know. Well, I moved her in before my main Sim went to college or to university, and she's done with university. So yeah, she's been there a little while. So I wanted to come in. I'm still keeping it cheap. It's not as cheap, but it's still a cheaper apartment. And I actually had a lot of fun doing this. It's, a quick build. And challenging. I was surprised at how challenging it actually ended up being. And I've done this apartment before, but not with the intent that I had in this one, which was to keep it, more inexpensive. I've remodeled this thing, I think, like 3 times. And it's always been making it, whatever I wanted to. It wasn't, trying to keep a budget. So I wanted to stick with pretty much the same layout, with a little bit of change, just because it works well. So the kitchen being in this corner worked well, and then the living room in the other works great. So I think it turned out really good, and I'm happy with it. Like I said, it was a little challenging just because a lot of it was I just couldn't figure out like a color scheme. I do gravitate toward blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So I end up putting a lot of blue in here. I do that in a lot of my builds. I try not to. I do. Because I'm well aware that it's like my favorite color. And there's tons of blue stuff in The Sims. So it's hard not to gravitate toward that. I'm thinking that a lot of the Sims team must like blue because it's everywhere. The one thing that I found difficult with this apartment is it's small, so there's not a lot of space to really decorate. However, I think I figured it out pretty well. The other problem I had was like curtains. I wanted to try to stick to mostly like base game city living for this apartment. And that was just because, I was really, doing this remodel for you guys. I would have plopped down probably one of my other apartments or something that I had done originally, but I was like, you know what, let's build this. And I said, I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really cute. I will say this kitchen gave me problems because I wanted to do the cabinets like this. But I didn't like, it cut into the fridge and it was a whole mess. And then these corner cabinets just hate me. I love how they look, but they hate me. So I ended up having to get rid of that idea. But I am actually pretty happy with how it turned out. These shelves go away. They don't stay there. But I put this cool little light in instead. And I think that worked out pretty well. And then just, a flat one-sided wall. I think it also just ended up feeling way too closed in to me with the shelving on the second wall. So, yeah. So basic bathroom. Nothing too fancy again because trying to keep the cost down on it. But it's still, functional, works well. A little bit of decor in it, not a lot. again, to keep the cost down to move in. This is your starter home. These have like nothing in them, right? So the bedroom is a little bit bigger, and that was one of my things. I'm like, yeah, the living room's nice to be bigger, but we don't need it bigger. And with city living, I'm actually, I have one of my Sims, her sister actually she's my main character, and is in the city as well. And I'm trying to spend more time out doing things because I have had a habit when I played The Sims of, not letting my Sims go outside. And I'm sure a lot of you have the same problem. I'm a homebody myself, and I'm trying to get myself to go out a little bit more. But yeah, I need to make my Sims go out and enjoy things and actually play the game, right? That's the goal. So yeah, I'm just kind of decorating the apartment up and adding a few things here and there. There is a lot more decor in here than there used to be. And then just kind of higher, a little bit better stuff. And I do say I wanted to concentrate on mostly city living and base game, but I'm pretty sure I used some other packs. So yeah, just a heads up. But I do really like some of these rugs. I don't use this stuff as much. I think it's a very certain style. Some of these rugs are, and they don't fit with everything, but I'm like, it fits here well. So I'm just kind of adding, like I said, a little bit of decor in. I didn't like just artwork on that wall, so I wanted to kind of put something where you could display a bunch of things. So at this cute little shelf, I'm just adding some clutter to it, some decor items, and I think it turned out really cute. Now I will say that this was a process. I actually cut some of this out just because I kept changing my mind so much on what I wanted to do here. So yeah, this video would be a lot longer if I left all that in. But now I'm just kind of cluttering up the kitchen, kind of finishing that up. I used kind of that smaller base cabinet so that the fridge could be tucked in a little bit more into the kitchen area. And I think that worked well. The other thing that I'm not very happy with city living is the lighting. These ceilings are so high, and there's really not any cheap lights to use. So what's there is there. All right, let me show you the final build. So here's the kitchen area. A little bit more of the kitchen area. Don't mind my crazy, angles here. This apartment was hard. It was so hard. All right, and then we have the living room and the bathroom here. And the bedroom. So yeah, I just realized I kind of look like a kid playing with their, Sims camera, but apologies. But I think this turned out pretty cool. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I have a surprise for you guys on Halloween. I managed to get another Halloween theme build done. So make sure to subscribe so you get notifications when that post. It will be on Halloween. And I'm pretty excited for it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this build and you all have a great day. Bye now.